Hi, this is Cecilia from Tarot by Cecilia, and today is Thursday, February 2nd, 2023. The tarot card for today is the Fool. We have not seen this in a few months, and it is from the Astral Mermaid Tarot, which is a deck in progress by artist Danielle Norman, and it's coming to Kickstarter in 2023. You can follow her on Instagram at astralmermaid.art. She has a number of different decks I think you might really like. She posts a lot of posts there that are worth checking out. First, let's start with Happy Groundhog Day. If you're from the Northern Hemisphere, probably most specifically the United States, then you are aware of the great prognosticator Punxsutawney Phil, who comes out of his little hole once a year on February 2nd to see whether or not he sees his shadow, predicting the length of the winter that we will have, or whether or not we'll have an early spring. Anyway, it's all in good fun. Now, what of our Fool? The Fool means a number of different things, right? Because he is like the newbie starting out on his adventure. And this is kind of like that newness here, right? Kind of our fresh beginning, if you want. Fresh start in 2023. Because we're finally at that point where we're getting ready to begin the adventure. The sun is going to sextile the North Node today, which is a good indicator of a change in direction. We've been talking about direction for the last couple of days, right? As February's getting underway, making those choices and where to go. The difference with the Fool is he tends to be a little more spontaneous, all right? Sometimes that's a good thing, all right? When you look at the various Fool cards and you think of yourself being in that position, ready to take that leap of faith in life, should I, shouldn't I? What am I going to do, right? You've been trying to work this out. What's the next best step to get to where you need to be? And sometimes just winging it tends to work for people, or at least it gets things going. I do feel this could represent different things for each of you today, because it's also going to depend upon your own makeup and how you respond to energies. But I believe it is putting you off to a good start. And whenever you have that kind of a thing where you're off to a good start, it feels good, right? Now, we have today the moon at home in Cancer, which is always a nice place. It's going to be square with Jupiter. It's kind of a feeling, but trine with Venus. And then a late day sextile with Uranus, which is more about that spontaneity and impromptu, out of the blue things coming up. But I'll tell you what, there's no harm in being spontaneous once in a while. It's like 1 minute you're here, next minute you're off and running. And this is going to be a month full of, we're going to say, twists and turns, all right? Designed to put you in the right direction. But I think you're going to steer course a few times. If you haven't listened to that February Love and Finance yet, you might want to go do so, because it really is an important month, kind of laying the groundwork for next month, so to speak. So, fresh starts, spontaneous, maybe even a little bit of risk-taking, we shall see. And jumping in feet first. Whatever it is you're doing is probably what you're supposed to be doing. And like I said, let the adventure begin. I want to thank you all very much for being here. I'll see you here again tomorrow. And as always, have a great day.